Hey y'all, I'm doing a reading for Libras. It's Traparrella with TRUTHTELLERTRAPARRELLA, and I'm about to ground for you guys, so brace yourselves. Now my Libras, this is a collective reading. I'm just trying to get some overall messages. So Holy Spirit, cleanse this space, cleanse my mind, cleanse this place. Anything that is not of you, I ask that it be removed. So I got my Palo Santo candle burning. Just inviting in the positive vibes, the good vibes. There we go. We got the Sun of Sticks for my Libras. Oh, too many messages, Spirit. Just give me like 2 more messages. So I'm using my Hoodoo deck right now. Holy Spirit, I need some clear and concise messages for my Libra chart. So we got the Sun of Sticks, the 6 of Coins. G's and P's. Holy Spirit, may I have one more message? Okay. Now we're going to get a few cards from the Muses. Okay, now. So you guys may have to make a decision because the devil sort of kind of poked out. So there may be a situation where you're having to make a decision that can probably maybe go against what you believe. Oh, so many messages. Holy Spirit, give me 3 clear and concise messages for my Libras. That's too many. There we go. We got the Moon. So you may not know about everything that's going on right now, but that is fine because you have to brace yourself with knowing that you won't always know that some things are hidden for your betterment. We got the 4 material as well. You guys could be dealing with a Scorpio or have a Scorpio cusp because pretty similar to what I just read for Scorpio. Okay, so you guys may have some new ideas coming, you know, maybe bringing some things to life or to color. And then I'm going to get African goddess messages for you. Okay, let's do that one more again. One more again. Have a little bit more space so you guys can see. Oh, okay, that's a lot. Just give me two messages for my Libras, Holy Spirit. Give me 2 clear and concise messages for my Libras. What do they need to know? What have they been worried about? Let's do that. What have they been worried about? What do they need to know? Sacred lust. Okay. And what do they need to focus on, Spirit? That's what they need to know. What do they need to focus on for their betterment? Okay. Then we got Brazen. So 26 and 17, those may be your numbers, and it may be time for you to level up. We got Queen Yai Centaur at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the Sun of Sticks, and we're just going to go through and do what we do. So the Sun of Sticks, you may be bringing something to life. There may be some type of creative endeavor that you may be walking towards. Right now, you're at a point where you may be learning something new and you love to learn it. You know, you're independent, you're fearless, always looking for a solution and always being enthusiastic even about the things that, you know, don't enthuse you. So it's just important to stay creative. And when you have moments where you may feel like a situation is unreliable, or you feel indecisive or confused, just try to find a solution or find a way to ground yourself so that you can move back towards what enthuses you and what you love to learn about and what makes your creative juices flow. Like that card we saw earlier with the creative color, you know. That's what you want to embrace when you're feeling that Debbie Downer energy, you know, or feeling like things are unpleasant or not going as planned. Try not to sit in that energy. Try to change the energy of whatever may be bothering you. So right now you guys may have been feeling lucky. You know, there something a financial. See, and there are luck and then there are blessings. So this is about luck. So you may be getting some type of financial gain in the future. You know, a grant, a scholarship. If you're a business owner, you go to school. You know, maybe get some financial aid, receiving money that somebody owed you. So you see that person every day. Every time you see them, they're ordering lunch and, you know, they owe you money at work. They may be chalking up the courage to finally give you that money back. You may earn extra money. You may be mentoring somebody, giving them some advice on their business or what they'll be doing. You may have a sugar daddy or a sugar mama or someone who cares for you. Somebody may be helping you. So, yeah. So while you have this creative energy, stay positive, because luck is on your side. But see, if you're negative, then it can be opposite, and this financial gain can be a financial loss. So make sure that you're staying positive and you're using your powers. You're using your powers to do good. Sometimes I just feel like I cannot get the words out. You know, I sit there and I stutter, and it's like I'm trying to get it out. I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say. So lately you may have been feeling like you're running away, or, you know, you're wanting to be on your own, or you need some time to recharge and reflect, and you may need to go into nature and just lay in the grass, lay under a tree. Really, really just spend some time getting to know you. So, and listening to that voice that's inside you. That voice that tells you, you know, I like this, I don't like this. You know? So, I just have to really breathe for you guys, because it's so hard to be in the world and not be of the world. You know, there are so many instances when we may find ourselves trying to be it's important that you find your truth, and sometimes that takes you taking yourself away from everything that you know that you normally do, and really grounding yourself and finding what speaks to you. You know, you may need to seek some type of guidance, you know, get a spiritual counselor, You know, you're here for the spiritual messages, so that's the first step. But you guys really, really, really need to get grounded, because Mother Nature is always going to tell you what you need to do. Whether it's, you know, that animal that walks by and you see a squirrel, walk by and then you Google, what does a squirrel mean? Whatever those messages are, however you take them, maybe it would just be better to stay home tonight. Maybe that's the message for you all. So if you were thinking about doing something tonight, you probably shouldn't. You should probably just stay your little happy tail in the house, because you need to really focus on that intuition. And even right here, you need to focus on that intuition. That's what you should be focused on right now, because there are some hidden truths. There are some things you don't know about. Your knowledge is obscured. Like you cannot see the full picture. You have to understand that there are things that you don't know at this time, but you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with not knowing certain things. You're not going to know everything. You cannot control everything. So I just need you guys to sit there and say, hey, I cannot control everything. You know, you're stepping into this mindset of abundance right here. Literally relearning everything that you thought you knew. You thought you knew things, and really you're realizing, hey, I knew nothing. You know, it's time to start saving for a rainy day, because you don't know what might happen. You don't know what might happen. Not knowing. Preparing for a rainy day. You might not know the moon, what might happen. So be ready. And then we got the Chariot coming right here, which is about movement. So something you don't know, you need to prepare for. This is about preparation, because it's coming, whatever it is. We got 18, 4, and 7 here, and 6. 18, 4, 7, 6. 26, 17. There's something that's coming that you don't know about. It's okay. You're not going to know about everything. And that's just fine. So you have to be confident. You know, this is when you have control, because you have control over your movements. You don't have control over the moon, but you have control over your movement, how you react. You have control over what you do, and making sure that you always do your best, and that you believe in yourself, because movement is coming. You may be traveling somewhere. You may be taking things from different directions and making them all go the same way. You know, this is knowing where you want to go, having the will. So willpower is important. You may want to, you know, start looking up some information about your solar plexus. But something great is coming. Something great is coming. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. I know I can't sing, y'all. Do not make fun of me, but you got this luck coming. You got this luck coming that you may not know is coming, but it's all coming together. So then right here we have sacred lust, and that is Katesh. So the goddess of sacred lust is Katesh, and she's from Egypt. So Katesh is the mistress of the gods, the Egyptian goddess of sacred sexuality, ecstasy, and fertility. Her two men, yes, are the fertility god Min and Mantu, the god of war. You are an erotic creature. You have a divine right to experience sensual ecstasy. It is sacred to give and receive pleasure. You deserve to feel good. It feels good to feel good. So allow yourself to feel good. Lean into your sacred lust. Turn up your own fire and quench your thirst. Dance with pleasure. You are daring to embrace your sensuality. You're daring to embrace your sensuality. Will set the world on fire. So the declaration is, it feels good to feel good. So let me hear you all say, it feels good to feel good. You see how she got both of her men? I was just reading about polyamory. And you know how the ancient Egyptian women, they would have multiple husbands. And, you know, the men was just okay with it, honey. They was just okay with it. They was just okay with it. Imagine being so powerful of a woman that you can actually have whatever you want. And that lion she's standing on, that's probably her man too. So the next card we got is Satira, Brazen, the goddess of brazenness from Guyana. Goddess Satira is the energy and spirit of Buxton in Guyana, South America. Satira is brave, bold, brazen, and barefaced, casting a spell with her hips. Step up, go for it. Partner with the divine to make brazen choices, and everything meant to diminish you will elevate you. All who mean you harm will fall. Your hurdles are illusions because you are plugged into the source. Make the brazen decision. What would you dare to do if you knew you couldn't fail? It is brazen to be unapologetically you. It is brazen to speak up for someone not in the room. It is brazen to choose a different spiritual path or career than your community. It is brazen to build your family your way. God or goddess force energy is brazen. So the goddess declaration is, I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. So let me hear you say it. I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. Okay, Libras. So that's all I have for you today. You guys really step into this energy. Don't be afraid to live the life you want to live, to be free. You know, your creative juices are flowing. Luck is on your side. Yeah, you want to stay to yourself, but it's not always about staying to yourself. Those things that make you want to stay to yourself, don't hold on to them. Because there's parts of the situation that you may be overlooking. There are parts that you may not know. And the things that you don't know may be saving you from getting in your own way of letting your light shine. You know, it may get in your way of taking those leaps and taking those steps and making those movements towards all of what is you. All of your birthright, what you were born to do, the changes you're supposed to make, the people that you're supposed to help. You know, I really, that's a really good reading, my Libras. So if you guys want a personal reading, you can always email me. My email is TRUTHTELLERTRAPARRELLA@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Instagram @Traparella or @TruthTellerTraparrella. And if you want extended reads, you can always go to Patreon, and I am there. Okay, love and light, peace and blessings. Bye, my Libras.